In 1993, John Hammond invited a special group of individuals to come visit his exotic island. He intended the visit to end in unwavering support for the attraction he'd been building for years. This Jurassic Park came complete with living clones of velociraptors, triceratops, and a massive tyrannosaur amongst others. All animals that were being prepped for their reveal to the public in good time. The same cannot be said for every creature Dr. Henry Wu bred. Most fans are familiar with the idea of InGen having deleted dinosaurs from their publicly released list of cloned animals. Examples like the illegally created Spinosaurus of 1999 and the covered-up Troodons from the early 90s are probably the most well-known, while the Devil of the Deep is more than likely the least. Jurassic World provided us with a massive mosasaur that the park kept in a beautiful lagoon. This animal's reveal marked the first time the company came out to publicly showcase an aquatic creation. However, it was not the first sea-dwelling animal that Dr. Wu had created. Not too long after the events of the first Jurassic Park film, a group of stranded individuals made their way to a secret part of Nublar's facilities. This section of Jurassic Park was intended to open during Phase 2 of Hammond's original schedule, and it would include a giant marine reptile as its main attraction, a creature given the name of Tylosaurus. Now, Hammond kept this animal's creation as well as the exhibit it was to be featured in hidden from most employees who were already working on the island. Dr. Laura Sorkin, one of Jurassic Park's geneticists, eventually found out about all of this after Hammond cut half of her funding in 1992 for what the billionaire described as urgent needs. Sorkin learned that a mosasaur was being bred on the island but had no idea what genus it was. This is more than likely due to the odd physical appearance of InGen's Tylosaurus. This clone had a row of spikes running down its back and a skull nearly as short as other mosasaurs like Platycarpus, giving it a most unique and intriguing design. During the events of Jurassic Park the game, Sorkin would attempt to free the Tylosaurus after mercenary Billy Yoder called in an airstrike on the island. Her efforts to save the marine reptile ironically led to her being killed and eaten by the very animal she sought to help. It's from here that we see how powerful and deadly the creature can really be. The animal would go on to destroy most of its enclosure while hunting Jerry Harding and the others, its massive bulk breaking pipes and crushing rocks that adorned its habitat. At one point during our protagonist's escape, the animal can even be seen bending steel in its jaws. Unfortunately, the end of this perilous chase would result in the, so far, final appearance of this particular creature in the series. As of now, we have had absolutely no further information on InGen's Tylosaurus, and have no evidence supporting its current status or whereabouts. Due to the enclosure being open, it's extremely possible for the reptile to have made its way out of the exhibit and into open waters, but we've yet to find any confirmation on whether or not this happened. Personally, I think the creature had to have migrated out further once its food supply became depleted, and I find it likely that it's been dining on sea creatures for these past several years, but again, none of this has ever been confirmed. The Devil of the Deep was kept off of InGen's list due to secrecy, and no one knows whether or not the animal is currently alive or dead in the franchise's canon, making this clone by far the most mysterious creature in the Jurassic Park franchise to date. But hey, you know what isn't mysterious? The remake for the NES version of Jurassic Park. They keep that stuff open for everyone. Speaking of which, I need to make a special announcement. To complete this game, the developers are going to need a few more sprite artists, music composers, and most importantly, programmers. If you're interested in helping out, please check out the Sorna Discord for my channel and talk to the admin Spicy Guy for details. Link is in the description. Every dino that was on Nublar during the events of Jurassic Park is going to be included in the game, including the Tylosaurus itself. If you're interested in playing an open world version of the NES Classic, I'd highly suggest checking this out. It's going to be completely free and available for everyone as soon as it's completed. Looks like it will be a ton of fun. Now, before I go, I want to thank my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. Words can't really express how awesome it is to have you guys help me build this thing up, and I seriously am eternally grateful for every ounce of support that you've shown me. Now, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and hope that you all enjoy today's content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like, and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. I'll see you all in the next video, guys, and as always, take it easy.